Welcome to News 19 Vikings. I'm Marcus Pollard.
And I'm Yer Yang. In this broadcast, there will be an Ask the Vikings segment, a short commercial on a new club, a segment with our swim team, and the results of the talent show.
Before we go into these segments, here's some announcements.
If you want to participate in the blood drive, you must be 16 and reach the weight requirements. Pick up a permission slip in the student store. Also, if you are taking an AP test, remember to turn in your form and your payment before the 13th. Finally, senior trip payments are due on the 15th.
Okay, so you're here with your field reporter, Jaden Copeland, and I'm here with
Deepa Styles,
Madison Bennett,
and
Jacob Horkis,
Isaac,
Alan,
Adrian.
Okay. So do you guys do any spring sports?
No.
Nope.
Obviously not.
No.
Kind of dumb.
No, not really, no.
I would, but I tore my ACL.
Oh, that's tough.
Very.
So Jacob, do you do any spring sports?
Yeah, you can catch me on the track, doing that track and field, throwing them discus and shot puts, bro.
You a thrower?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is y'all's favorite class?
I guess chemistry.
And Jacob?
I think it's art. No, it's not. It's just because you don't really do anything there, and you're just doing art.
PE, PE.
You like PE a lot?
Yeah.
choir.
math or data? Any class?
Video production.
Why?
It gives me a chance to do something that I really enjoy because I don't really do it.
You enjoy singing?
Yeah, it's fun.
That's nice. That's a nice little hobby to have.
Well, in my data class, it's like a nice outlet for me to use all my creativity because it's just very open-minded people. So I think it's like super nice for you to go in that class and just do whatever you want, basically. Because obviously there's guidelines, but there's a lot of space for creativity.
And Adrian, why do you like video production so much?
It kind of goes with the same like with data. It's like there's so many creative aspects to it, and you can mess around with different angles, effects, and just different ways of telling a single story with video. So it's pretty cool, pretty fun.
There's three bros that I got in there, Trey Martinez, Anthony Martinez, and Noah Vineyard, that have always supported me, in basically everything that every decision that I've made in that class, so those guys are a big help to me,
It's nice to have friends in the class.
My group is really fun because we all make fun of each other.
Like it's a little friendly rivalry of jokes. I see. What do you do in school to make sure you do well?
You pay attention.
That's it?
Always bring ibuprofen in your backpack.
You need the ibuprofen.
I'll be honest, always have that smart person in your group, hit you. Yeah, hey, that's what I'm saying. It's helpful if you're kind of on the low side on the grades.
And if you need answers, I'm always here.
Trust me, I know. I sit next to you in Spanish.
Life hacks really just be on task, stay focused, that's about it.
The usual.
Yeah, the usual.
Mostly I just try and take notes as best I can. Having brainstorming, great idea to have whenever you have like a big project. Especially helps with big projects like English or anything like that.
Always gotta think it through first.
Honestly, just show up and pay attention. When you reduce talking and just actually give the teacher your attention, you do end up retaining a lot of the knowledge whether you think so or not, and that really does help out later on during the class.
Alan, I remember you talking a lot in class, so that is a big fat lie.
Do as I say, not as I do.
I don't have any. I'm failing. I mean, I'm not failing like every class, but I can retain knowledge. I just don't do my homework. It's like that way I can put all my effort into classwork, which I don't even do. I'm lying.
Honestly,
I just don't do my homework.
Honestly, just do
I'm
your
just
homework.
failing because of that.
Teachers say it's 10%, but if you don't do your homework before you know it, oh, that's a bad F. That's a big fat F, actually. So just do the homework.
I think my participation goes down so often because I'm cursing in like every sentence. It's very hard for me not to curse right now while I'm talking. It's very difficult for me.
Okay, so what inspires you guys to do well in school?
Mostly it's just, I feel like if you don't do well in school, then, and I'm pretty sure most teachers have already said this, don't do well in school, you're probably not going to have a better time outside in the real world.
Adrian, live by that.
Honestly, I just want to make my mom proud and make myself proud. I want to get somewhere in life since you only live once. YOLO. Honestly, though, you only live once, so why not just make the most of it? And to make the most of it, you're going to have to at least go to, finish school and whatnot so you can do whatever you want. Because how are you supposed to get anywhere without a high school diploma, actually? You can't go most places, but most of the time you do require at least that kind of knowledge. And you get to meet a lot of people here, whether it's the students or the teachers. You do get a lot of help in life in general.
What would I like to do better? All right, so believe it or not, I am trying a lot harder than I did last year. Last year I had a 0.2 GPA or something like that. Like this year, I'm getting better. It's better. I'm not gonna say what it is right now because it's gonna go up. Well, actually, I don't care because it is gonna go up. Right now, I'm at a 1.6, but at the beginning of the year, for the most part, I was at like 3.0 and 2.8. I was chilling. And it's just now because but I don't wanna go to McDonald's.
No one wants to.
Yeah, I don't want to go there. I'm not trying to be in construction like my dad. He makes good money now, but after like 15, 20 years of work, so it's steep.
That's tough.
Very tough.
15, 20?
15, 20 years of working in construction. Now he's not barely, but he's making like 50 an hour. And that's cool, right? But like after 15, 20 years, I'm not trying to be in that position.
Especially if you're going to want to have a family. Because, how are you supposed to be running a minimum wage job and supposed to be like having a family if you want to have a family in your life? It's tough. You don't want to like give birth to a kid who you can't even sustain, because then you're just kind of putting your burdens on them because you didn't want to take your time.
To go to college.
Really about the college life?
I'm 4.4, ready for college.
Why'd you flex on me so hard? Okay, so Jacob, what about you?
I'm going with the sentimental side and hit him with my family, and because they do a lot of sacrifices, and gotta go to college and get that money, get that house.
We gotta make the bank. Okay, so assume you guys are in a pathway. Which pathway in particular? I know you two is in data, but do you have a pathway?
Visual and performing arts.
So VAPA. What do you do in VAPA?
Mostly I'm just part of the choir as of right now, but we are doing a production that should be on March the 8th or 9th, possibly both.
Vikings, mark that in your calendar, March 8th or 9th. True, that's enough. That's enough for Viking TV. Thank you all y'all for showing up, and stay safe.
I'm sorry.
And see you next time on Viking TV with Jane Copeland.
Welcome back to Sports Corner Vikings. I'm Nicholas Nunez. Boys tennis team will be having a match tomorrow against Mountain House, Tuesday with Ceres, and Thursday against Los Banos. The swim team will be having meetings at Mountain House Friday the 1st and Ceres on the 8th. And finally, the track team will be meeting this Saturday on the 2nd. That's it for Sports Corner Vikings. I'm Nicholas Nunez.
That's all for today, Vikings. I'm Marcus Pollard.
And I'm Yer Yang.
And have a nice day, Vikings.